In today's video, we're going to do a spark plug change on my mom and dad's secondary car. This is their fun weekend car. It's a 2015 R59 Mini Cooper Roadster. So we're going to do a good job for them today. We're going to make it easy and we're going to make it fun. Take a moment to thank all of my subscribers who supported me this year, my first year doing this channel. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoy. If you have questions, leave comments below. I'll be sure to get back with you on that. Let's talk about the basic and simple tools we're going to need to get this job done. First things first, you're going to need a 14 millimeter 12-point deep well socket, spark plug socket. You're going to need a T30 Torx bit. You're going to need a 3/8 ratchet with an extension, preferably a longer extension, and a torque wrench. I highly recommend having one of those. And finally, our spark plugs, which is the NGK Lazer Iridium spark plugs. The part number is listed on the side of the box there. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get this thing going. All right, my dad and I are doing this job today together. So that's him opening the hood of the car. We're going to take these two screws out. They are the T30 Torx. That's the only thing you're going to need that for. Real simple, just two screws. Take those out, remove those, and then we can get the engine cover off to get to the spark plugs. Once those are removed, then we can begin to take this cover off. There are 4 clips on the bottom here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just pull those back a little bit. Not too hard. It is plastic. They will break off, but we didn't break any. So let's pull these back a little bit. Now, sometimes he had the idea of bringing it out from the top, which seemed to work. So we pulled it back gently. Oh, don't forget to take the oil cap off to get this thing off. We figured that out after the fact. So yeah, but here it comes. Just pull it back and it pops right off. There are your 4 coil packs. So now we need to remove the coil packs one by one, and there are some clips that we need to pull back. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Again, be very gentle with this. Just pull up on the top part of this, and then you reach in. Try not to grab the wires. Grab the connection itself. There you go. Pull that out. It comes out fairly easily. Do all 4 of those, but yet be careful. Pull them out of the way to get them out of the way so you can do some work. Of course, put your oil cap back on so you don't get any debris or junk down in the engine. That's always a smart thing to do. So once all 4 of these are removed, it's time to take out the coil packs. All right, so we're going to start with cylinder 1. Typically, just try to pull it out. Well, this one's a stubborn one. This thing, I don't think it's ever been taken out. He says the dealership said they inspected these coils. I don't believe it. So anyway, we moved to the cylinder 2 and it came right out. That one was easy. It's a little dry, but we're going to show you how to clean these up and what to do with those. So you just have to work them. I didn't want to bore you with us prying on these things, trying to get them out, but you just have to tug and pull. Try not to use anything sharp or hard edge to get them out. Just pull on them the best as you can. Try to get a good grip on them. Now, I always like to wipe these out so they seat better when you put them back in. Sometimes there can be debris and things like that from the rubber on the coil packs. So what we do is we set them down in the order that we took them out so we can put them back in the same order. Not that that has to be done that way, but I always like to do that. We wipe them down really well, clean them off. Then we're going to take some dielectric grease. Grab some of that. It's cheap stuff. You want to put that around where they seat in the motor, okay? So we're going to put them right there, put the dielectric grease right there around that part. So next time we ever do change these things, they'll come out easy. And also put them on the tip where they actually make contact with the spark plug. Now we're going to remove the spark plugs. We're going to take that 14 millimeter 12-point spark plug socket, get down in there with your extension and your ratchet, just start unscrewing them. They shouldn't be torqued down very tight, so they should come out fairly easily. But keep in mind, you have to have some patience because they have a lot of threads. It takes a while. Do it by hand when it gets to a certain point like this. Get these things pulled out one by one. And you want to take a look at your spark plugs. I mean, this one's okay. It's a little, I don't know, you can tell it's time. I mean, they have around 50,000 miles on them. So yeah, we're doing this at the right time. Personally, I don't think they've ever been changed. I think the dealerships are full of crap. So that's why I have this channel. That's why I do things myself, because I know it's done the correct way and when it's done. Take a look at the spark plug. This is what a 14 millimeter 12 point looks like, okay? It's not your typical hex. Just wanted to show you that. These are the spark plugs, once again, that we're using. The NGK Lazer Iridiums, there's the part number for reference. NGK spark plugs typically come pre-gapped, but you always want to check the gap on your spark plugs before you put them in. Yes, this thing is spot on. And the gap in this car is 0.032 inches or 0.8 millimeters. Start putting your spark plugs back in. Just get them hand tight. I'm not going to show you all four. Just put them in one at a time. Get them hand tight. And then we're going to go to the torque wrench. I'll show you how to do that. Try not to drop the spark plug down into the hole because it could damage the gap or the spark plug itself. All right, so set your torque wrench between 17 and 18 foot-pounds. All right, I went to 18. You know, I always do everything a little bit extra. But anyway, you don't want them too tight. That's why you have a torque wrench.
Okay, do each spark plug. I don't want to bore you anymore with tightening these down to the proper torque, so let's speed this thing up a little bit for your viewing pleasure. It's really not that funny, but anyway. That's actually myself doing the torque here. Yeah, that's me, my hands, that's me. Just thought I'd let you know, because my dad is the big star of the show.
Now it's time to grab your coils, put them back in one at a time. Make sure it seats very, very well. Just push it down nice and firm where it doesn't wiggle anymore. Then grab your connection, push it in until it clicks, and then push it down on that upper clip to secure it. That's all there is to it. Do it to all four of them. And please feel free to rewind this video at any time to get a better look, get a slowed down version of what we're doing here, but this is a super simple job. Last thing here is to put the engine cover back on. Just put it in the clips on the bottom first, and then you want to bring it up. Oh, that damn oil cap. Forgot that again. Got to take that off to get this thing back on. But anyway, put it down, make sure it's lined up. Put the oil cap back on, of course. Then put your two screws back in. Just hand tighten them first because it's going into plastic. You don't want to strip anything out. And then tighten them down until they're snug. Then you should be good to go. That pretty much does it. Now it's sealed up. I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. I think we did a good job. If you have any comments, put them down below. I'll be sure to answer those questions if I can. So now we're going to have Dad get in the car, start it up to see if it's got any hesitation or something's not right. But yep, it sounds pretty good. To me, it sounds fantastic. I think Dad and I are going to take it around the neighborhood for a little while, open it up a little bit, and see how it feels. I want to thank everybody for watching the video today. If you have any comments or anything, just put them down below. I'll be sure to get back with you. If you would smash that subscribe button for me, hit the bell, you'll get notifications when I put new videos out. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.